Hey mommy brainers, welcome to my first video of 2016. This year I kicked it off by going to a birth. I'm a birth doula and I'm working towards my certification via Childbirth International or CBI. And I have just completed my second birth. So the program requires a minimum of 20 hours with a minimum of 2 clients, and I have achieved that goal. So I'm very excited, and I just wanted to pass on my feelings and wisdom that I've gleaned over these 2 births onto someone who might be just starting out and a little bit nervous about finding clients and about their first birth. Because I'm right there, I just finished it. So I thought now is the best time before it's all kind of old news to me to pass on that information to you. So the first thing I want to talk about is definitely finding clients. I actually found both of these clients by being a part of local motherhood groups. I think it's really important to be active there. And this doesn't mean spam the wall with, I'm a doula, I'm a doula, I'm a doula. But it does mean when someone asks, oh, I'm looking for a doula, saying, oh, I'm a doula, or having your friends say, oh, this person's a doula. And also every time someone asks, oh, I'm so-and-so weeks pregnant, this is happening, what's up? You can say, well, as a doula, I know that, or as a doula, I suggest, and just kind of get your name out there, and people will start associating your name with the fact that you're a doula. That's how I've gotten both of my clients so far, but I also think it's important to get a website set up, and if you have any writing talent at all, also a blog. I have not gotten those set up yet, but that is a 2016 goal for me. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of the whole emotion surrounding getting your first client and waiting for that birth call, because I am always so hyper aware of my phone when I'm on call. Yes, it's normal to check your call volume about 1,000 times a day, panic if it's accidentally on silent, and I think that's actually a good thing because it does make you aware of what's going on and will probably prevent you from accidentally turning your phone off. When you get that call, your heart just kind of leaps and you get so excited, but also a little bit intimidated because, if you're working in a hospital, you might not be sure who you're working with. And there's kind of an aspect of, I don't want to fail my client. I don't want them to feel like they had a bad birth or that there were bad moments because of me. Thankfully, that has not been the case. But it's definitely a fear, I think, common in any doula who's just starting out. So I really do think it's important to just know that you know what to do as a doula. And if you ever start feeling like I don't know what to do, just stop and take a deep breath and observe what's going on in the room. Feel the vibes, feel what energies, see what needs to be done. And that has happened actually in this recent birth. There was a moment where I was like, I don't know what I should be doing right now. So I had to stop and I just had to look. And at the time, honestly, what I had needed to do was nothing. And that felt weird, but it was the best thing I could have been doing at that time. So definitely realize that all you need really is your heart and your hands, but also kind of prepare yourself and think about what you want to bring and how it's all going to look when you finally get that call. It's definitely a exciting moment when you get that call and everything kind of just goes from 0 to 60. My suggestions, I do have a few tips for that. One is definitely have a list of last minute things, and also to have your bags packed at your client's 37th week or before. I think that that's a good time to have everything together. The worst thing could be is not expecting them to go at 37 plus 6 and then them go at 37 plus 6, but your bag isn't packed. So definitely kind of plan ahead with your bag and have a list on your fridge or by the door of things that you need last minute that you don't have packed, like a toothbrush or your deodorant or whatever you aren't packing in your bag at that moment. The next thing is your bag. It doesn't have to be full of all sorts of odds and ends. Honestly, I've only used a couple things at my birth so far, but it might make you feel more confident and might make your client feel more confident if you do have some stuff. This is a really debated topic, I think, among doulas, just oh, all you need is your heart in your hands. And I do believe you need your heart in your hands, but it's also nice, I think, to have some other things with you. And as far as just actually being able to help the mother, prenatals help a lot with just kind of understanding what your mother needs, and just be aware and just take a moment and take a deep calming breath that you've already taught your client to do, and clear out the tension and the fear and the anxiety so that that doesn't pass on to anyone in the room, but also so that you can better serve your clients. And that's kind of my talk about these 2 births that I've experienced and getting them and going to them. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am so excited. I will be applying for my certification in the next month or so. So that'll be soon, and I'll definitely make a video when I'm all done with that. Alright guys, so I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, bye.